Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Wind Waker. In the last episode, we got a Triforce chart from Stonewatcher Island, and in this episode we're going to finally be finishing off the reefs at 5-Eye Reef, the very last one. Now, I've been starting to think that maybe they don't increase in difficulty just because the numbers are going up, because I don't remember 6-Eye Reef honestly being that tough. Also, a thing I should mention about reefs is that sometimes, besides just the turrets, you may have to sink the cannon boats that are stationed within the reefs, not necessarily the cannon boats that sail outside of the reefs. So keep that in mind in case you've been having a tough time figuring out how to clear the reef. Anyway, once we have 5-Eye out of the way, that will be every single reef and we can get back to doing fun stuff in the game. So let's just change the wind to get in there, and I'll just speed through this as usual so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Alright, done with all the reefs. One thing that I have to mention that was a little bit weird about this one, as you noticed, is that it seems like every single turret is stationed next to another one, like they're positioned in pairs from the looks of it, which is very odd. And I guess it made this one a little bit more annoying, actually. Still, I only got knocked out of my boat once, which is uncommon for me at reefs. Once or twice. I don't really remember. Because it's sped up, it seems like less time for you, but it's sped up by a considerable percent. Usually these reefs take very long for me to do. It's really obnoxious. Anyway, we had a treasure chart that was telling us to get a treasure from this island, so that's partly the reason why I dropped by, also because we just want to clear the reefs, like I said. And another silver rupee, further impressing upon the fact that I was very wrong when I said that you usually get red charts, for pulling up treasure from reefs. Though maybe... No, I'd better not try to jump to conclusions. I was about to say, maybe the treasure charts you get at reefs usually lead to red treasure charts, and I know that's probably not the case. I'm no expert on that. Anyway, we're gonna skip ahead to me finding the jump spot. Okay, changing the wind yet again. Another thing that I have to point out that's annoying about reefs is just having to do the wind's requiem basically twice per reef, because you need to change the wind to get into the reef successfully, and another one for the jump spot. And of course, sometimes within the reef, if you miss a turret and you're having trouble cruising around, you might have to change the wind yet again. And unfortunately, this one's located right in the middle on a kind of small platform, so hope we can get there. Thank you, we got here. You know, I never really tried checking many of the other... I don't think I've hardly ever tried checking the other, like, blank spots that don't have treasure chests on reefs. I wonder if sometimes maybe a blue choo-choo or something's hidden there. Eh, it's probably not worth my time. I know the Triforce is probably, like, hidden there. Yes, the Triforce from Ocarina of Time is there. So, we have a new treasure chart to help us. Pretty awesome. So we don't really have any reason to be staying here in this quadrant any longer. So let us change the wind yet again, for the third time this episode. Hey, my favorite constellation is up in the sky right there. Let's go. To a new island, a new quadrant, in this direction right over here. I'm going to skip ahead to us getting to that quadrant. This quadrant, we're not at the island yet, but this island is known as Horseshoe Isle. It is in the very southwest corner of the sea, the very most southwest quadrant. In other words, it is one quadrant to the west of Outset Island. Because like I said, when we were at 5-Eye Reef, we were one quadrant to the north of Outset. But before actually going on to the, oh, Cargo Rock, please don't pick us off the ladder. Yes, please just keep staring off into the night sky. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that was way too close. Man, that was so close! Whew. So yeah, we went to the platforms first. Decided to go after these sea platforms first. That was crazy. So skillful. That was really just quite a save. And up here, I guess we have a switch, which makes a treasure chest appear over there. And let me guess, there's probably a switch over there as well that corresponds to this platform. So let's just hurry over to that platform. I think I might just cut ahead to me getting up to the top of it. Alright, that switch on the other platform spawned a really crappy prize on this platform, so there better be something good here. Once we hit the switch. Hey, please fall out! No, he didn't fall. It's fun to see them fall into the water. Yeah, for pirates, they really can't swim very well. It's because they have eaten of the devil fruit. What's in there? I guess we're gonna have to find out. The only way we know how. A fairy, that's nice, isn't it? Fairies are not very common on sea platforms. Or are they? Because I haven't really checked. Alright, yet again, cut up to the head of the platform. Oh my, no! It's always a golden feather! How many platforms have had these pointless golden feathers? Ugh, such a waste of time. Whatever, let's just go to the island. Hate this quadrant. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay, fishmen, please take the bait. We don't have many more fishmen to feed. We fed so many of them. Imagine it's just the same fishman over and over. He's just like incredibly obese by the time you're done feeding him. Che. There we go. Oh, we have five more islands? 5 more islands to chart. So we actually don't need to buy any more bait if we don't want to. Because I can't see what else we're gonna do with the bait. Oh, actually, we might use it to distract some enemies that we meet. Oh, sea hats. Yes, sea hats are found on this quadrant. Horseshoe Isle. Whoa, that was close. Giant crazy fish causing giant splashes in the water. Giant cell-shaded splashes. And hey, I saw a salvage corp over there. Yeah, they're really brave for swimming in sea hat-infested waters. Obviously, any water you go into is sea-infested. That goes without saying. Actually, I kind of wonder, you know, what the world map looks like in Wind Waker. And I'm not just talking about, like, the Great Sea. What does the rest of the world look like at this time? Or is this the entire planet? Like, I wonder how much of the planet this is. It could just be Hyrule, because, you know, although Hyrule is like a kingdom, there are other kingdoms around Hyrule, like in the Game Boy games you've got Holodrum and Labrina, all the Oracle lands. Of course you have Termina also, but that doesn't really count because it's supposed to be in a different universe, possibly. It's like an alternate version of Hyrule, if I remember correctly. So I just wonder how much of that old world this place is in Wind Waker. It's implied to be just over Hyrule. Anyway, we're going to be exploring the actual island, Horseshoe Isle, next episode, so I guess I'll see you next episode then.